Another important thing is the piece in relation to what happens when we negotiate beyond the bands. We may be wonderful negotiators, we may have great influence on our stakeholders, we might succeed, and they might give us everything we ask for, which is great. Kudos to you for doing that. I would like to raise awareness on some things. So, things for us to remember. We bring an individual in the company on, let's say we manage to give them the salary that they expect, which is beyond the band. Now, this means that they will probably not be able to get a salary increase in the next performance round, which is already unpleasant enough, right? So be mindful of that and discuss this with the candidate if you are able to provide them with a higher salary than your actual initial restrictions. So bring this up in discussions. Are they open to willingly accept the possibility that they will not be promoted? Similarly, role expectations. The higher the salary, imagine in a company such as mine, for example, we have these bands for a reason. So someone can be on the same band, but at the very beginning or at the very end. And yes, the expectations vary throughout this journey, so to speak. So are they able to match those expectations? Are they able to sustain that effort throughout the whole year? Another thing, internal equity. It is often the case when we bring someone from outside, they already come with higher salaries, right? In comparison to the individuals we have in the company, which is already quite questionable. And now if we go beyond the band, people talk. So be mindful of this, of how this will come across. There are individuals who may be extremely upset. They might even leave your organization, and creating such disparity is definitely not in the advantage of your employer brand or purely just the culture at your company. Budget allocations. You may pull for a salary for someone exceptional from a piece of a budget which may be actually very relevant. It's not you, the recruiter, doing that, but with your influencing capacity and negotiation skills, maybe the hiring manager would do so. So you need to be aware and also act as a consultant and ask them to think about this. Where do they pull the budget from? Is this budget really accessible? What was it originally designated for? And just make sure as much as possible that no critical areas remain unfunded. And performance metrics, again, right, in relation to the individual's performance in the actual job. Is it really the case that they will be able to deliver to the expectations, provided that we give them such a boost in the package? Again, maybe think of adjusting other perks. Think of bonuses or allowances, sign-on bonuses or fidelity bonuses. Someone, for example, if they're staying with your company for 6 months or a year, make such proposals to your hiring managers or to your stakeholders ahead of just only pushing for the salary to increase. And I believe that you will receive anyway access to the other sheet in relation to the negotiation. I think these are the main things I would bring up in terms of the internal piece of the negotiation. Obviously, always tied in with the external piece, so candidate negotiation.